Let's go. We back. Yeah, ¿qué pasa, raza? It's your compa Jemini, and we back with another dope episode of the most dopest podcast right here in the Central Valle, Nickel 9. It's the Talko Tuesday podcast. Let's go. Yeah, you know what time is it? Y'all know what time is it? All right. Yo, it's good to be back right here on Born Evil Studios. Yo, shout out to the chat real quick. Yeah, what up, chat? Shout out to my boy, Louie. What up, Louie? All the way from Anaheim. What up, my boy? Hey, yo, shout out Absurd. Let's go. Come on, motherfucker. Damn. All right, yeah, so I'm excited to be here today, man. Back again with another Tuesday right here with y'all. Y'all. I'm going to keep saying that. Y'all. All right, I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I smoked too much this afternoon. But maybe because I worked too damn hard. Anyway, let's move on. Thank you guys for being here. It is Tuesday. I'm back to be here on Born Evil. It's great to be back. Man, it was some shit last Tuesday, I'll tell you that, bro. Honestly, I was going nuts, just to be honest with you. So what we're going to do on this episode tonight is just going to keep it more 100 than we have been. Let's talk a little bit about what's been going on with Talko Tuesday, what's been going on with Jemini. And as y'all can see, we have the new set getting up and getting ready for the new show. As y'all can see, it's going to be a dope show, bro. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what's been going on and what happened last Tuesday so we can get that shit out the way real quick. Before we start, man, let's start off already by saying happy Halloween, man. We are already in the Halloween spirit, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had some more scarier shit here, you know what I'm saying? But next Tuesday, I'm going to bring out the scary shit. Maybe I'll come out dressed up, who knows? But yeah, happy Halloween to everybody. It's good. It's a good month, man. It's my favorite holiday besides Christmas, obviously. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, bro, last Tuesday, it was kind of crazy. The thing that I did not like is that I get nervous, bro. Not nervous. I take that backward. Take that back, bro.
Stop the cap.
So basically what I'm saying is like, one of the things that I've been dealing with, bro, and I was talking this with Absurd, bro, is that I get too ahead of myself. I overthink a lot. And one of the things I need to do is to stop overthinking. And I don't like it at all, bro. And the reason I don't like it is because obviously it puts me in like the spot. You know, I'm kind of feeling it right now. And the reason why I don't like it is because it's like, obviously it fucks up the whole show, you know? But I think one of the reasons why I'm like this, and it explains a lot, it's because this show is very important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm trying to do in this platform, even before Born Evil, it's always been my mission to put on something great for everybody to enjoy. And that's been just my mission since I was a kid, bro. From putting events on, putting everything on. And then now that I've partnered up with one of my boys, one of my homies since day one too, it's like even more important to me not to fuck this up. And I think that's one of the main things is because for everybody who's been watching since day one, the real supporters have been watching that. When I first started Talko Tuesday, I started in Born Evil. I brought the idea to Absurd, and I told Absurd that, hey, man, I'm an artist coming up right now, but this podcasting thing that's new to me is very exciting. I want to do something with podcasting. And at the time, Absurd was already doing his evil season on Born Evil, and I seen that shit. And since I already knew Absurd, I had seen him on IG. So I reached out to him on that. And he had invited me out to perform on the podcast. So I was like, all right, that's dope. You know, it is dope, but I've always wanted to tell my story. So I went out there, Sacramento, drove all the way from the Central Valley out of Sacramento. It was nothing. And, you know, I did it twice. And I just love the environment, bro. I've always loved what Absurd has done. And for anybody who knows, Absurd has always done great shit, too, when it comes in the Central Valley. He's always done dope events as much as I did. But he was more in Porterville. I was in Cutler. We were still in Tulare County doing the South Valley thing, but whatever he did, we went. Whatever we did, he came. So it's always like we supported each other. But he had a greater impact when it came straight to the rap battle scene, you know? And so we really gravitated to that. And me and Cali Kid, my little brother, who know my little brother, Cali Kid, shout out Cali Kid. For y'all who know, you know, we kind of like really took over that scene, you know what I'm saying? Like we really were, you know, some big characters out of that, you know, A and B, and Absurd really helped us out being on that platform as well, because when it came to that time, YouTube was new and we loved it that we could be on YouTube. So that was like one way we're like, all right, we're going to be on YouTube somehow. And so we would go on there and battle, and we were real battle MCs, and we still are real battle MCs, you know what I'm saying? We've never lost that. So Absurd always had something great going on, and then we always just felt so dope to be part of it. So we definitely are doing something great now after so many years, bro, and it feels so fucking dope to do it. Want to know why, bro? It's because we're grown as men now, and we're doing the shit that we believed at as kids, and we're chasing our dreams, bro. And this shit ain't nothing to fuck around with no more. That's what I figured out now, is that a lot of the people that were wasting my time ain't really that important no more, to the fact that we got to do it for ourselves. And then once we reach a certain limit to like take over the world per se, then we can help others, you know what I'm saying? But for now, we're going to fucking work for ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we're trying to put in hella work, but at the same time, support each other the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like invest in building each other. Invest in keeping the motivation strongly daily. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that I'm believing in right now. Like this is the shit that I want to do. So I was with Absurd, right? Let's go back to the story. I was with Absurd, and we started strong, bro, with Taco Tuesday. And at that time, bro, I was living in my mother-in-law's house. I was already married with a kid, but at that time I had to move out of my first house that I was renting because of a situation. It was a health situation because of the house. I had a kid. That shit fucked over my family. Let me just say, it was a situation where my kid had breathing problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I had to move out of that house because of reasons like that. So I moved into my mother-in-law's, and when I moved into my mother-in-law, I was like, you know what? Let's buy a crib. Well, me and the wifey decided that. Let's buy a crib. But we needed to stack fatty out first. So what we did is we stayed at mother-in-law's for a while. And my mother-in-law is the most super coolest person in the world. I love her to death, you know. She's so dope. She let us and never lived uncomfortable, you know what I mean? She always treated me like family, like if I was your son, you know. So I've never felt like, man, I need to get out because I get treated like shit here. Like, nah, I loved it here, bro. I'm saying a lot. But it's just because, you know, there's a lot of people who don't get along with their in-laws. And I'm happy to say that my mother-in-law is a great woman, and I love her, and she knows that. So she put us in the shelter. She sheltered us. I mean, it's her daughter, obviously, you know, but we lived there. She charges very low rent. We got to live there, and we were stacking. And while I was living there, I was like, let's start this podcast. And I had the idea, you know what I'm saying? And I came to Absurd with these, let's do it, you know? And he helped me out a lot. It was in a whole different way of doing it. It wasn't like the way I'm doing it now. You know, I think we were doing it through Discord, if I'm not mistaken, right, boy? And that shit was dope still to me. But now that I'm doing it to the point to where I control it at my level, it's even better. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a point to where Absurd was like, hey, bro, you got to take over your own. You got to learn your shit. You got to do it on your own. You got to get your own equipment. And it's like, yeah, I know. And eventually I did, you know? I got mics. I've always had mics at the studio and all that, but eventually you had to get a mixer. And shout out to my boy Louis Talk, man. My boy Louis, man. I remember one time my boy Louis was like, hey, bro, I got this mixer. And I had got it for me to record music. But you know what? I think it's a fucking, like a podcast mixer, bro, because that shit is badass. It has all these sound effects and shit. I was like, really? Let me see. I was like, all right. How much you want for it? Studio way. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious, bro? He goes, yeah, bro. I literally said,
Stop the cap.
huh? I was like, for reals, bro. So I didn't believe it, but my boy shot it, bro. And I from not just from then, even before, you know, because I met Louis through Abs. Louis is from Anaheim, and he met Absurd first, and then I met him through Absurd, you know. And him coming out here, it was just dope because he came from Anaheim to where I'm at in the Central Valley, and he fucking we connected ASAP, you know what I mean? He's like one of those vatos that I just connect with ASAP, bro. And he's like my brother already, bro. He is my brother. I was going to say my little brother, but I think he's older than me. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my compa right there, bro. So when he did that, bro, that kind of, like, it kind of said everything I needed to know about my boy. Like, Hey, yo, this is real support right here. You know what I'm saying, too? So shout out to Louis. Let's go. W Louis, man. W's in the chat for Louis. Let's go. Hey, my boy Louis, honestly, bro, he's one of the people that keeps supporting me just as much as Absurd, too, bro. Like, but Louis is on some fucking, like, overdose, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to fucking overpush me, and I need that shit, bro. Want to know why, bro? Is because this is the thing, bro. Like, and I need to get over this shit. Absurd probably wants to slap the shit out of me when he fucking hears this about me. You know, where's that fucking? But I need to know that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to slap the shit out of me when I say some pussy shit like this, bro. Like, so basically, like, I'm always being butthurt about what people gotta say. Can y'all shut the fuck up already? You know, I'm always sad, bro, about what people gotta say. Like, they say something that I work hard for and they put me down and I get all butthurt, fool, you know? And then I lock myself in the room and I say, I don't want to do this anymore. And it sucks, bro. I need to get over that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, for reals. I need to get over that shit. Like, it's been one of my problems that it's like, and I know a lot of people here have the same situation. I know that, fool. I can see it through the fucking Facebook posts and your Instagram posts. We put so much work into this shit, bro. We push so much work into this that we get no attention and it's like we get no views, right? And we get all butthurt about it. And I'm one of the people that has to stop being like that. And I'm gonna tell you why. One of the reasons I'm like that is because I've been making music since I was 16. And since I was 16, I always had this dream about, like, I'm going to get famous one day. All I got to do is make a hit and I'm going to make it, whatever. I did that, you know, trying to live the life where I was trying to make it somewhere, but I really wasn't chasing anything. Even though I was making music, doing mixtapes, battling, whatever, you know, it didn't happen. And then I stopped because I basically, I was growing up, you know, like I said, I was growing since 16. I went through some crazy shit like at 21. So from like the age of 21 to like 25, 26, I stopped making music completely, but I still rapped. Like, I was still freestyling at like open mics and shit like that, you know, like I was still known to rap, but I wasn't doing shit anymore. So what I wanted to do is, what I wanted to do is get back in music. And the way I wanted to get back in music was like being just me this time more than anything, you know? And so I came in and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do music again, I need to show them who I am, but I also need to do the image thing. Because I've always been I've always paid attention to the game, especially like as an A&R standpoint, maybe even as a manager. As someone who's being creative, you got to be also different. You got to create a certain image, but also don't step out too much outside of who you are. Just be you. But also, you know, it's like if you have this side to you that you could present to the world, show them that shit. You know what I'm saying? But show them with a little bit of more attitude, like strongly, like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like me, like say for instance me, right? I'm hip hop a la verga, way. Everybody knows that. And but I'm also really into my roots, and my roots are really paisa, way. A la verga. Ustedes ya saben, güey, que no, yo no soy pinche pocho. Like, well, I am a pocho. I mean, I'm trying to say it like in a way that let's see. So like basically growing up, right? For me, growing in the barrio, way, I never looked up to being like a cholo or pandillero, como se diga, way. I never saw, like, I've always been a big vato, but I never wanted to be a gang member, you know? And honestly, it's because I was scared of it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like it was too much of like a soldier mentality. Like I had to follow rules, and I was like, fool, I'm not the type to follow rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always thought about that. Like, if I gotta be here, I gotta be solid. I gotta keep my word and all that. And I'm not saying like I couldn't keep my word, but it's more like I would have pussied out a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, my stepdad at the time, even now, you know, and my mom, they would have fucked me up. And I was more scared of my stepdad than anybody, you know? So it's like, come on. So growing up Paisa way, I've always loved everything about like my roots as like siendo de rancho, you know, like I always grew up loving caballos, like the rancho lifestyle, bro, because that's how I grew up in my family. You know, my stepdad was from Zacatecas, and when we got together, it was always like, you know what I'm saying, like botas and Wrangler jeans and cintos piteados and shit like that, you know, sombreros, and that was more as a kid. And then a lot of corridos and shit, you know, and there was a lot of that going on. So basically just straight, you know, vida de like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain it from my standpoint, bro, pero para decirle uno como es, güey, es como uno que vive como la vida de ser mexicano, pero uno de rancho, güey. You know, uno que es derecho del rancho, uno que le gusta montar caballos y uno que le gusta oír corridos de Chalino, Las de la Sierra, o Valentín Elizalde the next second, you know what I'm saying? Like those type of vatos that like really like going to the bailes every weekend and pick up all the morras, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that type of shit, fool. And we like to get all fucked up. And that's just the way it is because le chingamos bien bonito all week, fool. That's just the way it is, bro, because we fucking Mexicanos, bro. So, so yeah. So pretty much that was very, very, very embraced in my music. And it's always been something that I've always wanted to do because I feel like you could create the image of who you are truly and put it and adapt it with the music and you could just blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's simple as that, bro. So yeah. The music thing obviously it's working with that. I just got to show it more and exploit it more to the world in order for it to get the fuck, so I can blast off, you know, and I'm doing it, you know, I'm pushing like the certified Paisa merch. I just got to OD on it now. And these next few months, I'm going to work on an album, and it's probably the only album I'm always going to drop in my life. I want to know why, because I feel like I'm going to pour everything out. I'm going to pour everything into this album, right? And then I guess this is me just talking shit. This is what I'm talking about. If this album doesn't do shit, I'll probably just won't never do an album again. I'll go back to singles, you know? But the reason why, bro, is because it doesn't have to do anything with like, how would I say it? Like feeling hurt again. This time it's more like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's more like I got other shit to do, right? Like maybe I could take off on this podcast shit. Like the way I've always wanted to do it 100% to do a show, bro. It would be so dope to have a late night show. Imagine that, bro. A fucking late night show. A late night show in the setting of like Jimmy Kimmel, you know, like Jimmy Fallon type shit, you know, and having a guest every night doing comedy, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is dope to me. And I want to do that. I want to do that for the Valley. I want to create like a show where people could come here and feel like, wow, I'm on TV right now. And they don't got to be 10 years into the game, you know what I'm saying? Even though there's people who are getting so big right now, even just being 3 months in the game. But what I'm saying is like, I want people to feel important, bro. I want people to feel like, wow, I want to be on that. Like, I want to be in that show. I want to be part of Gemini's and Born Evil's thing, like, because we keep it moving here, bro. Like, that's the thing that we're going to do here at fucking Born Evil is that we literally are reaching 2 million this month because of the fucking shit that Absurd has been doing, obviously. Let's do it. Give it up for fucking Absurd, my boy. All right? Because Absurd really started all this shit, right? But me bringing my part in and contributing to that, bro, is definitely another fucking W on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go back again. You know what I'm saying? So, me bringing in Taco Tuesday to Born Evil was the dopest thing to ever do because obviously it did a lot for a lot of people. And obviously a lot of people were attent to it. Like they really knew what was going on, you know? So now that we're here back again, it's really good to be back because honestly, bro, like I'm not gonna lie. When I did that whole thing where I went solo, where I just wanted to do shit by myself, I did it in a very, the first thing I thought in my head was like cocky. And I think it's because I said it like, you know what? I could do this shit myself. I could do this shit myself. I really don't need anybody to help me. I've always liked to run my own shit anyways. You know, I'm very boss mentality. I still am. I do whatever I want. And nobody can tell me what the fuck to do. But at the same time, I'm a grown-ass man who respects other grown-ass men who are about their business and who keep it a buck and keep it always 100 and respectful, obviously. And having different opinions and talking and like basically talking it out to get to the bottom of an agreement is the way it should always be. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, Absurd, for instance, I feel like Absurd, the same way I look at him, is like Absurd's already a monster as he is. He don't need nobody to tell him how to do it, how, you know what I'm saying, what to do and all that. And I'm sure he could always be open to advice because he's still learning, just like me. But he's more advanced as me, obviously. You know what I'm saying? That's why I came to him to help me out with this shit. And he's helped me out so much that I've learned a lot from this shit, bro. And I love it, bro. It's so fucking dope to fucking finally be somewhere where before I wouldn't even know what the fuck Streamlabs was. You know what I'm saying? And some people are like, what's that? Well, guess what? Look into it. And then maybe you'll want to get into podcasting too. You know what I'm saying? But you will never be better than Born Evil and Talko Tuesday. I'm just telling you that right now. So one of the things that I really want to do, bro, is definitely like that. Like, tell the people that, you know, over here, we're not fucking around with that. Because obviously I was fucking around with that when I decided to go ghost on my boy. So there came a part, you know, where we wanted to basically like, where I wanted to basically like dip because of situations and problems that was going on within us as friends. And I don't even have to say as Born Evil. Want to know why? Because I wanted to be specific on that for people to really understand that it was really just that. It was just us with friends, bro. So, you know, you have your friends, and just like all of us, we all sometimes disagree, or there's always maybe some type of toxic shit going around. And honestly, I can't even explain it no more, bro, because want to know why? I think we're so far from that now. And then we could go back and think about it, and it was really nothing. I think the only things we had to do is kind of almost step back into like our real reality of like maybe like of what's the shit that we do and what we could do to fix the shit that we do wrong and the shit that we do even right, and do it to a point to where we could all understand each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to sound like the best so y'all could understand that, like, basically, like, we all make mistakes and we could all make up for them as long as, you know, we're just very true, bro. Like, we could just be like, just stay true. You know what I mean? Like, admit your mistakes, because even the biggest saints made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to understand in that way. Like, we want to, like, yeah, shout out DED, let's go. Shout out Rockman in the chat, let's go. Hey, so just for people to understand, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially brothers, like compas, you know what I'm saying? Like, understanding, you know? And then I like having the type of friends, bro, that could tell me to be honest with me all the time. I don't want to have those type of friends, bro, that, like, say like, oh, fucking Jemini fucking is like this or that, and then in your face they're like, yeah, bro, it's like, you know, I want really people to be honest with me, bro. And like Louis, shout out my boy Louis, bro. Like, he'll tell me straight out, like, all the shit. Like, he'll tell me like, hey, bro, you gotta fucking snap out of it. You gotta fucking not think like that. You gotta fucking remember you're this. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck around with the shit that you've done, because you've created shit that fucking is a monster too, and you can't just say you haven't done anything, you know? And it's true, bro. I think like that sometimes, and it sucks. You know, I don't know if it's like me que fumo un chingo de mota, way. I don't fucking know, way. But it just has to do with me being so close to what the things I do, bro. I have a lot of heart for this. I have a lot of love for the shit that I've been doing, and I've been doing it well since day one. I mean, what can I say? I'm fucking Gemini, bro. And I'm happy to say that I'm very humble, bro, but I'm also gonna be cocky when I need to. It's because I'm not just fucking some regular vato who just fucking has money to buy podcast equipment and just come up on here and just talk my shit. Like, nah, bro. I've done so much shit. I have so much shit on my resume that definitely I could tell you a whole story and we'll be here for hours. But that has to do nothing with what I'm trying to tell you guys, because that's just school for me. That was just basically it's a resume for me to get this position that I have here so I could talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to have that resume for me to be sitting here, be able to host this show, and be able to give you all the platform and understand every single person that comes through the show. So, yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all being here, man. I really, really appreciate y'all. Rockman got him. Oh, sorry, bro. I farted. All right, so one thing that I want to continue on is telling you about the whole thing, right? Is that when I did on my boy Absurd and I said, you know what, I'm going to do my own thing. It was one of the mistakes that I did because I guess I wanted to learn how it was to do it on my own. And it was not a bad thing. But one thing I learned, bro, is that when you lose people that could really support you in a way that no other person, other people won't support you in, why let go of that? If you're more of a stubborn person and more of a person that likes to critique everything about somebody else, especially on their past and things they've done and whatever, especially millions of years ago, then you're the problem, bro, real talk. And for me, it's like always been this problem where I guess I sometimes feel like the world used to evolve around me, but I couldn't be like that, bro. Because it's like you could be a boss and control how you want it to go and how it's going to be and all that, but you can't do that with everything, bro. Because you end up just being like a bitch. That's how I say it in my head. You just end up being like a bitch. Because if I'm seeing from Ab's eyes, I almost see it like, bro, that fool's being a bitch right now. And so kind of like that's the things that I kind of learned being on my own, because this is what happened. I started Taco Tuesday. I started the Taco Network. And it went great, bro. It was going really dope. I was helping artists in a way that I wanted to help them to kind of almost be like their manager, because I wanted to shoot their videos for free, book them for shows and things like that. But I think a lot of the time what happens is that I can't dedicate my full fucking power and strength for every fucking single thing that you do. So you can move forward with it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they want to be really move physically. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, from the music video, after you're done with that, can you go record this song? All right, well, you have to, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like I had to physically move them. And it was a lot of artists, bro. It was not just one, it was a lot. But I would get so caught up in my head, like I'm telling you guys, that I wouldn't understand. I couldn't understand that, like, you know what? Not everyone's going to have the same hustle as me. Not like the same hustle, but like the same drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would talk to people like, hey, bro, we're going to shoot that today. And they're like, oh, I can't today, bro. I got my kid and I got to find a babysitter. Or, oh, I just got off work, bro. I'm going to eat dinner. And like, there was always things like that. And then for some reason, it would bother me. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, you can eat after, or you know what, grab something on your way home. Like, let's shoot this video. Or, you know what I mean? And it was because of the drive that it's like, check this out. I was almost like pissed off at the fact that I couldn't do it myself because I didn't have nobody to help me. So I went out to help other artists in a way that I wish someone would help me so I could move on. And the moment I would try to help them so they could do it, and they didn't want to do it, I was like, fuck, bro, what are you doing? Like, don't you see I'm trying to help you so we could blow up already? Like, let's get rich now. Like, hurry up. And it was stressful, you know? But I think one of the things that I sucked at, bro, is my communication. And you can tell my wife, my communication is horrible, bro. Yeah, I'm going to give it one of those. Because honestly, my communication is horrible and I need to work on that. And it's not that like I shut down. It's more like, how can I say it? I need to stop thinking about it in my head and try to push it out more in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of thinking like, it's like the procrastinating shit. I always lose my words. But you know what I meant, to procrastinate. It's like you're thinking it in your head, and then you overthink it, and then you're like thinking it's gonna sound bad or thinking it's gonna go bad, and it's like, fuck, bro. You gotta stop doing that, you know? You gotta stop doing that. So that kind of was one of the things that I found out about me doing it by myself, Talko Network. And after being there for so long and then realizing, like, you know what, bro? Like, I had Louis, my boy Louis, and he was like, bro, if I was more around not living in Anaheim, or if you were living over here, you already know we would be doing this shit like crazy right now. And I'm like, I know. We would be chilling every day, putting in work and doing what we got to do. Like, it's going to be dope. But he lives all the way in fucking Anaheim. I'm over here 3 hours away. And he would come out sometimes on Saturdays. I know there was a few Saturdays he came out here, like twice. I think the dopest night, Louis? The dopest night, fool, I'll never forget, fool, was when we were the J-Dub and Rockman, bro. When Rockman and J-Dub came out here with fucking with La Raza Motorcycle Club, fool. That fucking night was so fun, bro. Like, something about that night, way. Like, I'll never forget. Like, I remember fucking shooting IG. I remember even telling my wife, like, babe, I had so much fun with my friends this weekend. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was so fun. Like, even as grown as men, fool, you still need your homies or your boy. You still need a boys' night. Just boys, homie. Like, no fucking girls, nothing. Just the homies. And that night, fool, was literally like that. And I haven't had one of those nights in a long time, bro. Like, that night we podcasted. We had La Raza here, Brockman, J-Dub, and fucking Louis was here. He was taking photos. So it's like we had I got you, my boy. It's like we had like a photographer here, and he didn't really say much because it was, you know how like when you go to a show and there's always that photographer and you just let him take pictures, like, you're not gonna be like, who's that, bro? Why is it? Like, it just fit in so perfectly, like, but at the end it's like, who's that? Like, oh, that's my boy, bro. That's Louis. Like, you got a photographer? I'm like, yeah, we got a photographer, you know? So my boy was taking photos all night. And then after they dipped out, like, they stayed it. My homie stayed. And then my other boy was here too. I think Manny was here. And it was fun, bro, because, like, after they left, they chilled a little. Well, they chilled a little bit and we started smoking. And then we were still in the garage. Like, it was here in the setting. It was just one of those nights, bro. That was just super fun, bro. Like, I love those fucking nights where we were just literally having, like, straight boys. Like, that's why I can't wait for Abs to move out here, bro. Shout out to Abs on that, bro. Abs starts moving back to the Centro Valle. Let's go. All right, and so, yeah, that night was dope, bro. And I'll never forget that. And then there was other nights, too, where we had some other dope guests here, and we just had a good time. But, man, there was times where we were literally like me, I was so overwhelmed because it's like, bro, I have to run the show all by myself. I'm the producer. I have to control everything, bro. And during that time, like, there was times where I didn't have to do it, you know? Like, shout out fucking Phase Vision. You know what I mean? Shout out Phase One, you know, fucking Bobby, you know, he used to come out here too, and he still has the plug on fucking, you know, getting dope sound equipment and stages, and he used to, like, pretty much produce the show for us. So it'll be dope to get him back out here too, like some nights, you know, especially Saturday nights when we have Taco Night Live. If he wants to come out here and produce and shit, I'm hella down for. He knows that too. And fucking Louis, he's always gonna be welcome. This is his house. So I already told him I'm gonna give you a key for when you come in. But yeah, this is gonna be the place. This is gonna be Taco Tuesday headquarters for a long time. You know, there's gonna be plans of, like, where we want to do stuff of, like, getting a place, like renting a spot out. But man, I'm learning that when you have a house already, bro, if you have a home, it's yours. Like, you're gonna buy. That should be your headquarters. And this is my headquarters. The only thing is that I haven't built the one that I want to really build. So I have a big backyard, let me just say that. And I'm going to build a fucking badass fucking warehouse with fucking 4 different studios, and we're gonna fucking do whatever the fuck we want in there, bro. Real talk, bro. Real talk. Manifest that. You're gonna see that. Watch. So yeah, you know, being with my boy Abs, really helped me out a lot, bro, and supporting me and the things that I wanted to do and motivating me and keeping me up with how I had to do it and everything, you know. And Abs has always been the type of person that always said, bro, do better, be better. You could do it better. Just don't be lazy. Don't think that you can do it, because honestly, if you say something that is really not making sense, like a excuse that is really not helping, you're really just making an excuse to just not to progress. You know what I'm saying? So definitely you need to keep someone around like Abs, bro. You need to keep a homie around like Abs, because I'm learning, bro, that you need that, what's the word, my boy? Fucking criticism. Like what is it? You already know. Put it in the chat, fool. You know what I'm talking about? Like basically that type of shit. Like you need someone to always be on your fucking culo way, neta way. Like if you don't have someone who's like basically like just being the friend that you need, because sometimes, bro, some of us, we're still not doing it even though we think we're like doing everything we have to do for like our families and stuff like that. Like, bro, I'll tell you right now, if I were to go tell my wife like, hey, am I doing good right now? She'll be like, pfft. And I'm just like, fuck, you know. I'm sure she's gonna be a great wife and be like, you're a great husband, you know, you work a lot, you put money in, you know, on the table, and you do your part, you know. But I'm sure if you tell her there's days where you're a fucking asshole, there's days where you're fucking rude, there's days where you're mean, you know, and those are the things that, like, fuck, bro, you gotta work on them. You gotta, you know, be a man and be dope at the shit that you do and everything, you know what I mean? There you go, my boy. Constructive criticism. Let's go, my boy. So, yeah. I just finished this water. I need another one. I have it right there. We need to get the Born Evil waters back, my boy. I'm gonna get those getting. Just show me how to do it, because I think you kind of showed me last time. So yeah. Let me see a little bit more about that. So basically what I want to do, bro, is basically come back even harder when it comes to Born Evil. And I want to do this shit fucking badass, as dope as I can, because honestly, bro, when it comes to not just Born Evil and Taco Tuesday, as me, and more important, it's for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gonna make this show possible. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate the people who have told me like, hey, bro, you could do this show on by yourself. Just, you know, just talk about topics and all that, you know? And I'm like, bro, I appreciate that shit a lot. But there's times where let's get some people on here too. And I love talking to people. That's me too. I love meeting people. I love hearing the new stories. I love hearing everything, bro. Like I'm very fucking into the cheese man, you know? So I can't wait to have some guests on here. And we've talked to a lot of people, bro. We've been talking and reaching out to a lot of artists. There's a lot of artists that are popping right now here in the Central Valley. You already know who they are. If you're an artist, or if you're someone who's really pays attention to what's going on in the Central Valley, then you got to know that definitely we're going to have those guests here, bro. And it's going to be fucking badass. And, yeah, bro, fuck, let's get that fucking round of applause, bro. We're going to have a lot of fucking really big names coming through here, bro. I'll tell you that right now. I already have people that I've been talking to through IG, and they're like, yep, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I can't wait to have you on here. Even people that we've had before, bring them back. So if you've been on the show, you definitely have to come back ASAP, because I'm sure you've been through a lot, even from the last time you've been here. And another dope thing, too, is that we get to perform on here, bro. That's fucking dope as fuck, right? So a lot of you artists that don't know, you could come on here and perform your song on Born Evil Studios. And once a year, maybe twice a year, we're going to have a show that's all performances. So basically like Taco Tuesday Fest, but in this case, we call it Taco Fest. And basically it could be an all night of just performances from all these different artists, especially the ones that we've had on the show. And yeah, they could just come out here and perform. And not just performing, I'd like to get some comedians too, you know, because I'm really stepping into the comedy thing. And I would really love to get some comedians out here, bro. So let's get into that, bro. That's gonna be dope as fuck. So let's see. Yeah. So Absurd already knows when it comes down to this shit, we pretty much are gonna put work 24/7, bro. I mean, at least for me, because one of the things that I don't want to do is sleep on nothing no more. And even when I'm not doing nothing, I want to do this. Because honestly, the way I'm trying to explain it, bro, is that like we all have a life. Besides, we all have lives. And one of the things that we do as artists, bro, is sometimes we make up excuses because we're just tired, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. We're just tired. Like sometimes, even the biggest artists, sometimes they're like, bro, I just want to be home today. Like just a day to myself, just be home, watch TV, don't do shit. Be a fat ass, smoke all day. Like you just want to be doing nothing. And that's cool, bro. We all deserve that. You know what I'm saying? But like if there's a time you're broke, you ain't doing shit. You just fucking sit all depressed all day watching your fucking old music videos and listening to your songs over and over again that you haven't unreleased, and you're just not doing shit. You're basically just being a fucking, couch potato, not like, bro, snap out of that shit, bro. I'm telling you right now. Snap the fuck out of that. I don't know who the fuck has to hear this. If you're hearing me, please listen. So this is one of the issues that I've been having, bro, is that myself, and this is myself too, all right? And this is why I have the most best way of saying it, because I'm going through it myself. So one of the things that is going on, bro, is that a lot of us, bro, just like me, I've used the word before, we procrastinate. I hate when sometimes I don't say it right. For y'all who don't know, I am tongue-tied. And sometimes I can't say some words. It fucking sucks. And but I can spell the fuck out of any word, bro. I used to win the spelling bee as a kid. Let's go. So basically, what the fuck was I saying? Nah. ¿Qué estaba diciendo, güey? Ya se me olvidó la verga. Lost my train of thought. What was I saying? What was I saying before I forgot, way? Fucking yeah, so yeah, I'm fat. Hey, by any chance did anybody here in Taco Tuesday eat tacos today? No? Did y'all eat tacos? If y'all did, let me know in the chat what kind did y'all get. If not, then it's alright, bro. And if y'all ain't watching this live, bro, if y'all please still watching right now, please drop a comment and tell me where you guys are got tacos at. And even if it wasn't today, maybe it was on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? Like, I worked this weekend. I had a catering this weekend. I had a baby shower. Shout out to Cyrus baby shower. Shout out to Eli. Congratulations on your new baby. I had a baby shower this weekend. I catered. It was fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? I got paid. Let's go. And yeah, if you guys ever need a taco caterer, let me know. I do taco catering on the weekends. Basically, I started my own taco catering business. I've been making tacos since I was 16. I used to work with my dad for many years until eventually I started my own thing, and now I have my own taco business. And so basically, anytime, anywhere, you name it, anytime, bro, I am there to be your taco man. So if y'all need a taquero, rapero, vaquero who's so fucking, you know what I'm saying, bien guapo, hasta la verga de abajo, hasta arriba, fuck it, let's go, man. Y'all fucking hit me up. On IG, go to Puentes Taco Catering. Y'all can add me on there. Yeah, un taco de ojo. Ya sabes, güey. Aquí nomás. Take a screenshot, güey. I'll give you one look. All right, fool. Let's go. Fuck yeah, let's go. Pause. That was a major pause, bruh. All right. So what was I talking about, bro? We fucked up. Basically, I'm the best rapper in the Central Valley. If y'all don't fucking think that, then get the fuck off. Born Evil, bro. Get the fuck off. I'm just kidding. I could be the best rapper. Actually, I'm the best rapper. Want to know why? Because none of these rappers can rap in 2 languages. Let's go, and that's facts. Can you rap in 2 languages? Bar for bar? Can you? No, you can't. I'm fat. Let's go. All right. Well, as I was saying before I forgot, is that, yeah, we're just going to kill it, bro. We're going to come back this season with more guests, a lot of dope people coming up here on the show. If anybody can remind me what I was talking about, it's all right. If not, it's cool. One of the things that I want to do here, bro, also on Taco Tuesday is talk about events that are going to happen and coming up. You know, we could promote them with the flyer. We could put them up here, and it'll be dope to like tell the people who are watching like more about events happening in the Central Valley just to support it. You know, because I'll be on IG all the time, and there's events going on all the way from the South Valley to the North Valley. I mean, you know, the Central Valley is Bakersfield to Stockton. So any type of events that we see that we might want to promote on here, because it can't be everything, you know? We're going to promote it and advertise it here on Taco Tuesday. And a lot of the reason why is because we want to go out there and we want to vlog them. So say, for instance, let's take Hayab Seer, for instance, right? We've had Hayab Seer on Taco Tuesday. And after we do his podcast, let's say we want to vlog his upcoming show. So we would go out to Fresno or wherever he's at, and we would vlog from the point he gets ready, you know, pause, him taking a shower and shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. Fucking, that's hella fucking pause, bro. And the fucking, you know, like his life. You know what I'm saying, fool? Like the day of his fucking life, bro. You know? Like how he gets ready for a show, how he fucking prepares right before he gets on stage, and then after, you know? Like, I think that's one of the things that we need to really get into is, like, people knowing how artists are as people. Shout out Twist. He's calling me right now. He's my low-key manager. I've always said, if I make it, you're my manager, right? He's like, all right. Which I'm never going to make it. And he's only calling me because I sent him a message on Facebook. He never calls me, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm just putting him on blast. So yeah, yeah, let's go. Shout out Abs. He said that he has a video dropping this week with the set from the Hip Hop in the Park. Let's go. Hell yeah, that's gonna be dope. Hayab Seer. So yeah. Man, I didn't mean to fucking ignore my boy. He's probably just gonna hit me up just to see what's up. Like I said, we haven't talked in a while. I just sent him a message on Facebook. I think it was like some, you know, when you get those messages, send this to your most lovable friends. I'm like, oh, I love my boy. I'm gonna send it to him. Pause. All right. Let's see. Yeah. So, let's talk a little bit about what we got in the works. We talked a little bit about Street Taco. So Street Taco is pretty much me going out to the streets and vlogging and following artists around like a stalker with a camera and being like, what you doing, fool? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically just shoot the day in the life of whatever they're doing, whether they're in the studio, whether they have a show, maybe they even going to work. Like, it's, you know, we want to get some like footage like that. Like, I feel like it's just so dope to document people in their normal habitat and just put it out there as artists, you know? So that's dope, man. I want to really do that. So that's Street Taco. And then Friday, Saturday, Sundays, it all depends on the artist or whoever's going to come by. It's more on them, you know, because people do have work or if just maybe their availability. Taco Night Live is pretty much more of like that's more like the late night show vibe, but Taco Tuesday still is. But on that one, we're gonna try to make it more like formal, I guess. I'm gonna try to on that one always wear the cowboy hat. You know what I'm saying? I should be pulling out right now, fool. I love wearing my sombrero. Everybody knows that way. But like, I've been rocking the certified paisa because this is the shit that I've been pushing right now. And I need to pull out the other color already, fool, too. I just really love this tan. And so more formal on that, you know, try to tell the artist coming out like, hey, you know, dress a little nice if you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, swag it out just because, you know, pretend you're going to be like on a show and people are going to see you from your head to your feet. You know what I'm saying? Like from your, you know what I'm saying? So I think it'll be more dope on that. And then also, well, that's pretty much it from Talko for me and Jemini. But I also want to do my own thing on my channel, Jemini TV, but it's not nothing with podcasting. I think if anything, it's just gonna be more of like a live stream that I could do on Twitch. But that's just more for like fucking video games, and even though I don't game right now specifically, but I know I'm gonna get back on my shit soon. I'm gonna get a console maybe for Christmas and shit. My son wants to do that too. So I was like, you know what? I could put my son on there. He plays Roblox, and he's growing up, so he's gonna want to do more shit. And then even my son wants to start a podcast too, bro. My son's been wanting to do some YouTube shit, and I want to put him on too. It's a little like, he's only 7, but he's very smart, and he wants to do something on YouTube. He wants to be on the screen, and he wants to be like his dad. He wants to do toy reviews. He wants to show off his toys because he's really into his toys and all that. So I'm like, okay, then I can help you with something, So we're going to align that. So if y'all got kids, just know my kid is doing this shit too, bro. My kid's going to take over. And I wouldn't be mad if he takes over more than me, bro. Obviously, when it comes to kids, you don't play, bro. You don't play when it comes to kids. Kids will kill you. They'll take your wallet. They'll do everything they have to do, bro, to fucking get you. So shout out to my son, bro. My son's going to be a beast when it comes into this shit. So it's going to be fun. Shout out to the chat, man. I really want to give a big shout out to the chat. I mean, Born Evil was very, very, very fucking dope. You already know fucking it's more than beyond dope. Shit's crack. Shit's fucking fentanyl. No, just kidding. Fuck fentanyl, by the way. Let's go. Let's see. So yeah, bro, we got a lot on the works. Like I said, I just wanted to keep it more short on the side of like, what's going on with, leaving Talko Network and then going back Born Evil and all that. But, a lot of the things are really, really unexplainable, bro. A lot of the things here that are really have to be unsaid are not really, we don't have to say more than that. I mean, it's really simple when it comes down to the way we do things here. I mean, especially me. I mean, you can just keep it a buck with me and that's about it. And nothing's really that complicated, So other than that, bro, I mean, I'm happy to be back. Born Evil Studios, Taco Tuesday, man. We're going to take over the whole fucking rap game. I'm going to tell you that right now, bro. And motherfuckers that want to be a part of it, they're going to be like, oh, can we be on Born Evil too? And we're like, nah, fool, get the fuck back. Bruh. So, yeah, y'all can't even fucking chill here, bro. Y'all have to really work your ass off in order to do this. One of the things that I want to say right now, bro. Oh, now I remember where it's at, fool. I barely remember right now. All right, let's go in, bro. I'm about to fucking cook y'all fucking right now, bro. All right. And this goes out to all the fucking artists out there that are fucking sucking. Verga, okay? All right, breaking news. All right, rappers. Have you been motherfucking depressed lately? Have you been dealing with anxiety? Have you been dealing with your baby mama because she got a new boyfriend and you're like, who the fuck is that guy? I thought she didn't like fucking tall guys. Fuck. I'm fucked. All right, well, let me just say this, bro. Your time is up. I don't know why I had to play that. I was like, breaking news. What is breaking news, bro? Basically, what I want to say is that a lot of us gotta get our head off our ass, bro. A lot of us gotta get our head off our ass. Including me. All right? I'm gonna say that right now. Including me, bro. Get our fucking head off our ass because honestly, bro, when it comes to the Central Valley, there's nobody popping right now. There's a lot of us who are very great, who are getting up there. They're being blessed to be out there with the greats, and eventually some of those people are gonna either take advantage of their situation or they're gonna lose it all. And the reason I say that, bro, is because when you finally get somewhere that you've always dreamed of, bro, don't fuck it up for yourself, bro. Don't fuck it up in no way whatsoever, because this is the thing that you're doing. You're gonna be set in a position where you could change your fucking entire life, including your families, and you're gonna stick to the same morals, bro, and the same beliefs that you have, the same way you carry yourself once you reach there, and you're going to lose that all based on that. And you can't do that, bro. And that doesn't just have to do with you being guy or girl, whether you're in a situation, whether you're not. It's just in life, period. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nothing that fucking has to do with nothing fuck that up for you. If that makes sense. So one of the things that I want y'all to do, bro, is really pay attention to your heart and what your heart says, because sometimes we get lost in our minds, bro, that we need to create something that could change our life forever that instant right there. And it's not like that. We need to work hard every day and just drop music, drop skits, drop art, drop movies, whatever it is, drop merchandise, drop jewelry, drop stickers. I don't know, whatever you're doing, bro, just drop it. Eventually, the people who are watching, even if they're watching from a distance or they see what you're doing, they're eventually going to say something about it to the extent to where it's going to be either good or bad, right? But you're still getting the attention. Like you're still getting, you know, they're still giving you, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's still coming, bro. So, one of the things that I need to tell y'all, bro, is that get to moving. Stop thinking about like the things that you think you need to do in order to do something else, when really, bro, it's just a fucking excuse. And see, I can't talk in being specific, because literally with me, bro, I'm using me as an example, okay? We got to stop giving people what they want. We got to do more what we want, because what we want, we know is what works. You know what I'm saying? We know it's like if someone's giving us a message and they're putting it in our brain and our soul so we could deliver it back out in a musical form. But instead, what we're doing is we're like not doing that. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're getting all this, you know, knowledge, or this, you know, this talent, this growth, and we could do it through music, and yet we're wasting it on other bullshit that's not important. So for me, it's like, fuck, dude. The fuck are we doing here? Like, we're just wasting our time. So a lot of you artists, bro, I'm talking more on the artist side, y'all are dropping trash fucking music right now. A lot of y'all are. And that includes me, again. When I did my music, fool, like Mama Lona and fucking Light It Up, Drip Like Chalino, you know, when I was doing all those songs, bro, I go back and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing, bro? The fuck was I doing? But want to know why, bro? Is because I want to do better. Like, somebody could somebody new could watch that right now and be like, damn, that shit's dope. But to me, bro, it's the worst shit ever. Fucking look horrible, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, even the way I look, bro. Like, real talk, I'm like, damn, I'm fat as fuck. Like, what the fuck? You know, I could be fat, but I can swag it out and look dope. Look at Biggie. Look at Big Pun. Like, doesn't matter, you know, but you still see yourself and you're like, I could have done better. You know what I'm saying? But I still appreciate everyone who's supporting, and those people those are the reasons why I have fans, supporters, because of that shit. They're like, bro, we think it's the dopest shit. And that's why I love y'all. That's why I really love y'all, bro, because y'all literally are like, well, we think you're dope, and then you're getting better. Fuck, bro, that's even better. Like, and you're gaining more people, you know? So shout out to all the strangers, bro. For reals. I've been learning that strangers will make you rich. Strangers will make you rich, and strangers will love you more than the people who really love you now, bro. I'll tell you that fucking right now, bro. Strangers, bro. So stop worrying about your homies. Stop worrying about your family. Stop worrying about your girl. Stop worrying about that, because at the end of the day, bro, you're making music for the world. Make music for the world. So that doesn't include fucking TC, Tulare County only. Expand beyond that, bro. You're gonna be great at it no matter what. So last thing before I fucking leave, bro, because I've been here for an hour and I said I'll only be here for an hour. I'm not gonna talk more than an hour. I'm too fat. One of the things that y'all need to do is please follow your heart, bro. Follow your heart all the way, 100%. Stop fucking thinking that someone else could tell you what to do and it's not the way to do it, bro. Do it all yourself, all by yourself. If you need help, if you need someone to fucking help you 100%, as in like, I'm not going to say coach, but like someone who could literally be like, look, I know who you are. I know who you could really be. And fucking, I want to help you fucking find you and let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, bro, then fucking get the fuck out. Like, as simple as that. Because me and Absurd, man, we're already going to the part where we're already like decided. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to show him at the same time I'm trying to prove to him while proving to others. You know what I'm saying? That we're not here to waste time. We're not going to fuck around, bro. We're not going to do that shit anymore, bro, because it's silly, bro. It's fucking a joke that we have motherfuckers like No Jumper, Back on Fig, fucking Academics, fucking Flacco, all these dope fucking podcasts that are blowing up, making their fucking bag and talking about the rap game and hip hop and all that. And we're over here in the Central Valley keeping our fucking mouth shut like, what the fuck, bro? Hell nah, bro. We're fucking literally in the Central Valley where the dopest music comes out from. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. Want to know why, bro? Because these are the fucking real streets too, bro. We're not the only real streets, but we're also part of the real streets. You know, shout out to the Bay in LA, bro. Honestly, bro. Shout out to the Bay in LA because Bay in LA obviously is let's just say they're the popular hoods in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows LA is the gang capital. You know, that's where it came out. Everything, you know, when it comes to hood, you think LA. Bay Area, you know, could run second, you know, Oakland and shit like that. But also, bro, we learned from both of those people. We learned from the Bay and LA. That's why I say, bro, I'm the Bay and LA. Like, Gemini is the Bay and LA. That's who I am. I'm half the Bay, half LA. I'm half North, half South. That sounded crazy. Now they're going to put me on some other shit. What I'm trying to say, they're going to clip that. Oh, that fucker. I don't give a fuck. What I'm trying to say, bro, is that basically I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of Little Italy. No, I'm in the middle of Cali, bro. I'm in the heart. Central Valle, I'm in the middle. I learned from the things that surround me, you know what I'm saying? And now we're here, bro, in the Central Valley. I'm going to be dope no matter what the fuck you say. We're going to be dope, bro. And y'all already dope as it is. I just want to show y'all and prove y'all by holding the mirror to your face and being like, look, see that guy, that girl? Yeah, okay, then you're going to be great one day. Just fucking listen to us. And you're going to do it. Trust me. So any artist who wants to blow up, follow Gemini and follow Absurd. That's all I got to say, man. I'm going to be letting y'all go pretty soon. Anybody here in the chat right now, please put some tacos on there, man, before we go. I want to see some tacos emojis, taco emoji. Let's go, man. Shout out Born Evil. Shout out to my boy Louie. Shout out to The Rock, man. I know we have another homie on here. I need to shout him out too, bro. I can't be rude. Where is he? Let's see. Damn, I can't find him. If I miss you on the chat, I super apologize. I'm trying to go back and shit. So yeah, shout out Born Evil, man, and shout out to y'all, man. I fucking love y'all very much, for reals, man. I can't do anything without y'all. Hell yeah, tacos, let's go. I'm gonna eat that many tacos now, bro. Real talk. I'm gonna go to Nas, what the fuck? Yo, Nas, man. Yo, we got my boy all the way in New York, man. All the way from the Bronx, man. Shit, bro. I've always wanted to go to New York, Bronx, bro. So shout out to my boy Nas, man, all the way in New York, bro. He's always in the Discord, man. That's my boy right there, bro. We barely met, like, not even fucking 2 weeks ago, and that's my fucking camarada right there, fool. Like, you know what I'm saying, fool? Like, hey, bro, honestly, bro, I love the way he talk. That New York talk, bro, is fucking this. Literally every time I talk to him, I want to talk to him like I'm from New York, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Every time, bro, I want to talk like I'm from New York. Hey, you heard? hey, this guy was acting goofy, so I had to hit him one time. I'm like, I don't know. That's probably so inaccurate. But yeah, you know what I mean, bro. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Well, let's come back next Tuesday and we'll talk more. How's that, guys? Yeah? Is that good or no? Maybe we can come back on the weekend. Y'all want a weekend show? Y'all want a show this Saturday? Y'all want a Taco Light live? Huh? Yeah? All right. Then put it on the comments if y'all want me to do the Taco Night live this Saturday. Let's go. If not, then we'll come back next Tuesday. We're going to be on here next Tuesday. And, yeah, definitely we're going to keep it consistent. Consistency. That's the word now. Consistent. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm really into voices, guys. I've always wanted to do voices and shit. Just so y'all know. My son, too, he's all into that. So, all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, raza. All my raza right here. Born Evil Studios. Make sure you guys follow us on IG, please. Taco Tuesday. Born Evil Studios on Instagram. Make sure you guys like and subscribe also here on the YouTube channel. We also have the Twitch. We also have the TikTok. We also have the Kick. We also have the OnlyFans and the Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. We don't have all that. The last two. Wait, do we have OnlyFans app? Or do you have one by yourself? Just you? Oh, yeah, that's right. I subscribed the other day. I'm just kidding. Let's go. Hey, yo, shout out to my shirts I'm dropping. Actually, I'm dropping the hoodies. The shirts are going to come after, but I made it one tee. And, yeah, bro, check it out. For y'all who watching straight from my City Cutler Roasty, Catela Oros, we in here, man. Y'all can already know what time it is. Y buenas noches, raza. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh, yeah, that's right. Buenas noches, raza. Y'all have a good night, man. It's your boy Gemini. Add me on IG, that Bicep Gemini. That Bicep Gemini.